Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Infamous 2. We're going to go ahead and start up the next main mission here, and then most likely along the lines of getting to the next one, we'll probably do a few more side missions along that. I don't know why some cutscenes can be skipped and some can't. It's really obnoxious. And there's our buddy Zeke, all dressed up and ready to go. I like how, I feel like they made him look more Elvis in this game. He also kind of gives me some Mike Myers type vibes. Now that I think about it, if we ever ended up getting an Infamous movie, I wonder if Mike Myers would do a very good job at Zeke. I don't know, because I mean, like I said, looking from here, he almost looks like him too. It's weird. Something else that's kind of weird to mention too is Zeke always gives me the vibes of Eddie from Ed and Eddie. I don't know exactly how to properly put it. I think it's because, like, he's sort of the planner type character. And that's just kind of what I think of. Nah, just YouTube creator shit. I got a message and it's just from YouTube creator crap, so. That must have been a pretty good nap. I wonder if that's like a post-nut clarity for Cole, you know? Just like it was in the Infamous 1 when you get those new powers. Alright, so Iconic... Sorry. Ionic Vortex. Defeat enemies until they drop an ionic charge. Oh, I'm like, well, why can't I use it? And it's like, well, that's because you need to have them drop one. That's the thing with this and how it works. You pretty much have to kill enemies until eventually, again, like the game says here, someone just gives it to you. These are not something that you could just get back willy-nilly. Sort of. And they do have a sort of one-time use type thing to them until you get another one. But there's your tornado. That's now your new supercharged attack. Pretty nice. Pretty nifty. Not gonna lie. It's kind of funny that you actually get more bang for your buck if you're playing evil than you are good. Like, I can do more evil stuff than I can good. Well, no, you do the same amount. What I'm trying to say is that I feel like for this, like, I can go around, beat up street performers, and stop muggers, and stuff like that. Save hostages and shit, and still get rewarded. You know, you stop a mugging or whatever. You'll still be affected by the aspect of it being a good karma thing, but it doesn't do much anyway, and plus I get like a couple experience from killing those guys and possibly even just hitting the civilian. But if I'm playing good, yeah, I can heal bystanders and stuff, but I can't really go beat up street performers. I can't go beat up the cops. I can't go beat up a Blashard guy, which I do. Okay, I will do that though. Even on good, I will do that. All I'm trying to say is I feel like I can do more good missions as evil than I could evil missions as good Cole. There's something about that. But now that I think about it, that's not really... That's like one. Like disarming bomb and taking Blashard from guys, that's normal, but defeating muggers is like the only thing, the second thing they have in common with both sides of the coin. I should have put subtitles on, now that I think about it. You know, something else that's kind of funny, too, is the fact that you can start Infamous 2 with your technical old save file. If you were good and you want to continue that, you can still be good. If you were evil, you can still be evil. Or you can just go completely neutral and then just do whatever you want from the beginning. Which is cool. I do think they figured that out pretty well, for what it's worth. But, what I meant to say was, or what I want to say, is that you can be good in the first game and then be evil here. Which is a complete crazy change of heart. But nothing super out of nowhere either. Like, I do feel like they did a pretty good job at kind of building into that. Because Infamous 1 does the same thing too. Like, you just slowly become more evil than you really do. Just out of nowhere. Completely evil, I guess. You got that one, I forget her name. I try to take over your mind. And then as you keep going with it, you eventually give into it, basically. That kind of thing. Oh, yeah, I forgot that protesters were a thing. That's another thing that I guess Evil also ended up adding, was not only street performers you can kill, but protesters too. And I don't know if there's any protecting protester. There's a mission, I think, for that. For, like, good side mission stuff, but I don't know about, I don't know. I don't remember. Blast Shard guy. And you damn well know I want it. So doing that, the only way to do a finisher is to actually have your amp out, which pisses me off. Also, you can get different amp designs in this game, which is pretty cool. If you have, like, some of the DLC. Can't remember if they all came with it or not, or if it was just something I had to buy. I don't remember. I think you buy some of them. Like the Samurai Sword's one of them. Well, shit on a stick. Oh yeah, there's the Sonic, or not the Sonic, whatever. This. The Vortex thing. God damn it, don't you fucking dare. Dude. Well, you know what, to be fair, at least you're right in here. So, perfect timing, I guess. I might switch up Alpha Blast, not because Detonation doesn't do it for me. Yeah. I'll be taking that, and you know what? While I'm here, I'll be taking that too. Yummy. Oh, well, we finally get our first new transformation. They even show you a little bit of the designs too now. Skull Bolt, Punch Blast, and Bolt Chain have been something we can eventually buy. You know what? Fuck it. Here you go. New powers unlocked. And again, like we saw last time, Bolt Chain is one of them. Ultra attacks, even stronger than finishers. Ultra attacks are available after a longer hit combo. I'll take that. Ionic Vortex, Ionic Charge. Complete 20 side missions, 40 side missions. Punch Blast. Hit 3 enemies with 1 blast. And then, Skull Bolt. 5 Clueless. Hit an enemy with a bolt when he doesn't know where Cole is. Okay. I wonder if I can hit a civilian with that and if it counts. Or if I can hit, like, one of the cops with it and it counts too. I don't know. Yeah, I know I keep mentioning this, but, man, I'm having a lot of fun playing this. I truly am. Because, again, it just hits every little tiny little bit of dopamine that I want. Yes. Just let me play oh, no. The missions I hate the most. Protect the bus. Oh. These are so obnoxious. Here we go. God damn it. Fine. Well, with Nyx's leech thing, I think it probably would make it a little bit easier. Plus, with artillery right now I have, artillery bolt, I can at least aim further down, which is also pretty helpful. What do you want me to do? You want me to stand on it? You want me to touch it? You want me to just, I don't know, get it going somehow? I'm sure there's something I'm missing here. Do I push it? Like, what do we... Do I clear the road? Is that in the way? Is that guy in the way? Is that what's going on? He's just right in front of here? Do you want me to Ionic Vortex everything again? Because why not? Because fuck it, I guess. But why is it not going? Oh, I probably have to charge it. Of course it was. I didn't see that. Yeah, sorry, I don't have subtitles on. I don't even have the TV blind one either, so even if they were telling me about something, I wouldn't know. Slightly unstable. Just like my... Nah, who am I kidding? At least for this one, I can stand on the ground and just go do things. I don't have to worry about... Well, I mean, technically the train missions were the same way. You could theoretically get away with that as well. Just standing around and... Or getting off the train and go fight. So far, so good, though. Oh, I think I know what it means by slightly unstable. I think it's just talking about, like... Or maybe I don't know what it means. Well, that should just be the health, like the normal health thing for it, but... I don't know. Yeah, because, like, now it's in place, so maybe it's only unstable if I'm going too fast. That's probably what it might be trying to say. It's like, don't do anything too crazy. I missed the cluster grenades from the original game. I was thinking about that a second ago. I'm like, I had this detonation thing that does like a double detonation, which is pretty cool, but I do kind of miss that a lot, you know, cluster stuff. I'm just going to move those out of the way real quick, because why not? Wish I could jump on the track here, but that's not really possible anyway. Never mind. It's in the ground, silly. New Marais. That's what it's called. Yeah. I kept forgetting the name of the city. And I'm pretty sure if you go too fast, it might be like, oh, it's too unstable. Be careful. Maybe. Well, now it seems like it's fine, unless it just gets healed over time. I don't know. How to fuck with it. Hopefully that hits him. It probably did. I think it did. I would like to get that Alpha Blast thing going. That'd be kind of a hard thing to possibly do. Especially if I keep jumping with a fucking train like that. I don't know if they want me to hit with... I don't know. Like, do you want me to use the detonation one for that? Or can I use the Alpha Blasty thingy for that too? Like, I don't know. I don't know how hyper-specific they want it. Fuck off. I hate when the missions do this, like the train missions or anything of that sort that does, you know, having to move the cars out of the way. I don't want to do all that. Oh, okay, these things are strapped with bombs, that's why. Okay, gotcha. Oh, so if I overcharge, maybe that's what's going to set off the C4. Maybe. I'm thinking way too hard into this shit. Who cares? I don't think the game does. So, fuck it. I missed. Completely missed all that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, at least this doesn't cost electricity. Special delivery. We taking that? Thank you very much. And what's kind of neat, though, too, is, like, technically humans have electricity inside their bodies, I guess, so... You're basically just completely, absolutely obliterating that dude. One thing I never really thought about too much was the whole arc restraint thing. Because it actually does make a lot of sense for, like, a hero to kind of use, which I think is kind of cool. Like, just taking down an enemy, but not really killing them, but just more so, like, putting them in restraints so that way the cops can get there and take care of the rest. Think kind of like Batman beating the shit out of people and breaking their bones, but not killing them. Although I guess, at least for Cole, it might be a little bit nicer. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how bad it must be getting hit with electricity all the time, but who knows. At least in terms of the hero side, maybe it does a little. Maybe it does, you know, less lethal damage. I don't know. I never put too much thought into that until just now. Never really cared enough to think, I guess. Yes, game. I know I can do the. Okay, I was gonna say I know I can do that. You don't have to tell me. But they're just telling me that I got one rather than just telling me I know how to, or how to use it, necessarily. When are we gonna get these fucking fire powers? I don't even want them anyway, to be fair. I don't really care. I feel like ice is kind of the same way. The extra optional powers you get, I don't know. I think another reason why I didn't care for them as much is because you only get to use one or the other. You don't get to have both in one playthrough. It sucks. It would have been nice if they could let you just do like New Game Plus and then be like, oh, I want to be good now, and then just get good powers too. Just fuck it. I don't know. Why not? So I'm running out of things to say, it seems, already. I guess it's time for a nap. An old grumpy man nap. Today I'm feeling a little tired. Which isn't surprising. You know, I woke up today pretty early. So, I decided to wake up early and do all this fun stuff. And now I'm paying the price. Captain Price, if you will. God damn, that's a lot of bad guys. I wish BioLeech was just a little bit faster, but it's fine. At least Nyx was here to protect my ass, so that's kind of nice. Honestly, the more I think about it, maybe Nyx is the better choice, just because of like how much easier it is to deal with enemies than it is with Quo. I feel like Quo's powers don't really do shit. Not like do. They're supposed to. But I kind of like this whole leech bomb thing. I mean, to be fair, like, in all honesty, the evil aspect of Infamous, anyway, is relatively pretty destructive regardless of what you do. Something I just now thought about is like, okay, so I played good, I'm pretty sure, for Infamous 1. And then I was planning on doing, like, evil for Hardcorean. Not that it matters, but it was just like a thing of like, oh, you know, it'd be cool if it was, like, slightly different if I did it this way or this way. It would be really cool to have both evil and good playthroughs somewhere on YouTube without being on the same channel necessarily. And if I ever did Hardcorean of this, I could always do good. Because, like, to be fair, it would probably theoretically be a lot harder to play. I don't know. Would it be harder to do good? Because for either game, because like at least with good, you do get recharge. You don't get very destructive powers, which might actually help you with more groups. Because I mean, this game is very group focused anyway. So maybe being evil might be the easy route for some cases, but I don't know. Like, if I'm going to play it on that, I want to make it hard. As hard as I can possibly make it. But I don't think it really matters as much. I could always do evil for Hardcorean still, and then do good for Hardcorean for Infamous 2. You know, if I decide to do that. But for Second Son, this is what I wanted to talk about. For Second Son, I don't know. Am I going to do evil or good for a Let's Play, or how the fuck am I going to determine that? What I'll probably end up doing, to be fair, is just probably a good playthrough. I could do evil just out of curiosity. I think it's been a hot minute since I've done evil. I usually don't do evil in Second Son. I don't know why. I just haven't really played Second Son nearly as much. I beat it like twice, ever. Goes to show how much I liked it, huh? I did like it. I liked it enough. Oh yeah, we now have Ultra Fincher stuff, so if you build up even more, you can get an even bigger attack, which will just completely flaunt whoever the fuck you hit with it. So, well, I mean, just completely take down whoever you... Yeah, you get the point. Yeah, see, like, I feel like for this, you're a lot more destructive. But that's just, like, you know, evil and Infamous 1. Same thing, like, you know, cluster bombs, cluster grenades. I mean, feels like it's the same thing. Oh Oh, that actually might help in the clueless stuff, because that fog of war shit that Nyx does is giving me points for that. So it might not be all that bad. Yeah, either way, even if I do... I do want to do Infamous at some point for Hardcore, just because. Just why not? I know there's another wounded guy over there, but I was already going this way, and I just said, screw it, whatever, it's too late now. Before we leave, I saw them too, and I see exactly where it's at, so I'm going to go right up there and go grab it. I'm not going to leave without a blast shard or two. If I see one, I'm grabbing it. Yeah, I swear, these games really feed into my autism, like, no doubt. For those that are wondering, have I ever tried Tsushima? I have, but the problem is I was way too critical in the beginning of it. First impressions are a lot for me, and I feel like that beginning opening scene where it's just walking and then slicing, kind of, didn't really... It just... you know, for me, it was like, I don't know. If the game's going to be like it, but if the game's going to be like this, I might not like it. Which is very stupid because I should know better. I should know better than that. It's almost as if I just didn't want to, I guess. I just wasn't feeling it that day, and then ended up lying to myself. So I kind of owe it to myself, I feel, eventually to actually play it and see if I can get, you know, play it for like a couple hours and see if maybe that might end up giving me something. We now have Skullbolt finally unlocked. That one I felt like it was going to take a lot longer to do than it actually did, so I guess good on us. But yeah, like I guess I was expecting the Sucker Punch staple of really fun open world or sandbox, because Sly Cooper's kind of like that, you know. Sly 2 and 3 are kind of like that. They do have that aspect of like the sandbox feel to them, so. And of course Infamous 1 and 2 doing a very good job at that, and Second Son. Oh yeah, it wasn't Quo that blew us up, it was the guys with rockets. Oh yeah, that's how you skip cutscenes again. Ugh, let me guess. Another big giant loading thing that's gonna... Yep, thought so. And this is sort of a good way to kind of indicate where you're at in terms of the game as well. Oh yeah, we have to protect Quo for a little bit. Not like it matters. Because I don't think she can really technically die. You know what the fuck with this shit. Oh yeah, we were playing some... I mentioned this before, I'm sure, but we were playing some Wii Sports recently, and it's like, yeah. Fucking love me some Wii Sports. Oh, here's the ice guys. That's right. Yeah, they look like the Historic District people, don't they? Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. And now we wait. Now we gently wait for her to get in the damn truck. It would have been nice if Zeke would just drive down to here and then turn around and then... Ah, whatever. Oh, so that's a mansion? I'm kind of used to mansions being a lot bigger than that. Well, at least I... You know, see them that way, I guess. Oh my god, why do you gotta keep telling me, man? It's okay, just... Fuck. I get it. God damn. Alright, now we can finally do things. And I guess because my favorite thing to do is run around and do things, I guess let's go do things. Nikolish? Lich? Yes, game, I get it. I have the ability to buy that, but I don't know if I have the experience for it. Hidden agenda. Huh. Was that like foreshadowing for the gaming industry later on? Makes me wonder. It truly, truly makes me wonder. Oh yeah, so last night when I got home, as soon as I opened the door, I hear a big, fat, buzzing noise. And I'm like, oh god. I look up, near my front window, and right above it is what looks like a very big wasp. I'm like, oh, fuck. Of course it is. So I grab the vacuum, getting ready to get rid of it, only to then look closer. That's not a wasp. That's a motherfucking horsefly. Or at the very least, it's a fly that needs to lay off the CC's pizza because Jesus criminy. It is a big motherfucker, too. And then I went to go try to grab his ass, and he flew around for a little bit. I'm like, ah, crap, and he flew right back to the same spot, so I got lucky and then sucked his ass up. I think it killed him instantly. Alright, so this is one of those karmic choice missions. Guard the prisoner. What if I shoot his ass? Fuck him. Oh yeah, I think it's a karmic choice. Yep. It's funny too, because it's a neutral mission that allows you to decide if you want to be good or evil, which, you know, sometimes I do that anyway. What I'm trying to say is, at this point in time, the cop knows I'm a bad guy, right? Or is he just thinking that I'm probably not? Or he's not really familiar with it? Actually, that reminds me, what are we considered now? So if we go good, we turn into a guardian, and then a champion, then a hero. We start out as a thug, and then an outlaw, and infamous. So we are now currently, well, an outlaw. It's kind of funny that the name of the game, Infamous, is actually the thing that people probably don't want to actually experience. It's good to experience it at least once. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of funny how that works. But I guess it's the same concept as, like, GTA. Like, you can go throughout the entirety of GTA without actually, well, doing that. So I just find that kind of funny. That's like naming your game, you're the bad guy, and then you just do nothing but hero stuff. Man, I remember when, oh my god, I'm still kind of pissed at that a little bit. When No More Heroes 3 was coming out, and they were giving off those, like, those teaser trailers for it, what was one of them? It's like not a goddamn superhero. And I was like, oh, that's a neat idea for a Suda game. Okay, that's a cool name for that. I like that. Sorry, that's my stomach. And then it turned out to be not even that. It's just fucking No More Heroes 3. And it's like, oh, of course it is. I got No More Heroes 3, I think, like, day one. And then was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't... Like, I beat the whole thing, story and all. You know, I watched the story and everything, and I didn't care for it at the time. And then I eventually went back and I played it again and kind of started to slowly come around to it. Then eventually, just because it was cheap enough, I bought the PS5 version to get trophies for the fuck of it. Get day one edition box of No More Heroes that I saw. Because it wasn't super expensive. So nobody wanted that, I guess. Okay. Welcome to Infamous. Anywho, so I ended up playing that and started to kind of come around to it. A lot of my gripes came from the fact that it wasn't like No More Heroes 2 and 1, where I feel like I could do combos and such. I couldn't do things like I could in those games. It's like 1 and 2 are very, for what it's worth, action-oriented, but 3 is very story-related. And that's the thing with No More Heroes, is they typically just kind of change exactly what they're trying to be. Like, the first one is a hack and slash, but it's also like a mix of hack and slash and just, you know, fun storytelling. And then 2 is just more like, we know what you're here for. You want action, so we're going to give you action. Without the open world aspect, which I do kind of miss a little bit. And then 3 brought back the open world aspect a little bit, but more so of like a tinier sandbox, but still there. Vertical launch pole, you got it. And I just feel like they lowered the action. Like it's not even like No More Heroes 1 action, or it's close to No More Heroes 1, but not. I feel like No More Heroes 1, in my opinion, had. Oh, you. Oh, how do I R1? Gotcha. Sorry, I thought you wanted me to do the thing with it. A mugging in progress. Okay. Once again, I guess you could say this is another sort of slight karmic choice mission. If you really wanted it to be. Bro can clearly see that I'm right here. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? And I'm still a good guy at heart, so... I don't know. I may be an outlaw, but I'm not completely a bastard. God damn. Also, goddamn, my stomach is going off like crazy. Alright, here you go. Oh, well, the bystander's dead. Nah, they're just wounded. It's fine. I'm not gonna kill them. So that'd be a bad thing to do. Poof. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, they don't give you... You can't see the other missions until after, which is annoying. But I love seeing that territory just get taken over. It's really nice. It's really satisfying. Let's go do some missions. Just on the way there. Please ignore my stomach. I know it keeps going. But just please ignore it. And then after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of relax for a bit. Come back, and I might start up something new. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. But I think it would be fun. I think it's about time that I actually do it as well. It's one of the ones that I want to finish. It's crazy. This guy looks super young, but that mustache also makes him look kind of older. Like, he almost looks like he's like 16 almost. Not that a 16-year-old can't get facial hair, but... Alright. And, yeah, no matter where you're at, I'm pretty sure that car blows up as soon as it reaches you. Like, it just happens to know that you're there. Silly and dumb as it is. Or they most likely blow them themselves. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot at all, ever. I think it's just because I suck at this game. Well, that I'm not really... Yeah, that would explain it. I'm not really even trying nearly as hard as I should be doing. So maybe hard mode might be hard. Who knows? It's very possible. Or just the fact that I get blown up by a fucking car. The first thing I... Well, that works too. I could do that. Hey, sometimes you just have to know what's coming, you know? I don't know how these things are about to happen. They just kind of happen. You can have that. You know, while I'm at it... it's too late. I already sucked all the energy out anyway, but... Fuck it. Also, I hate having only one bar and having the full triangle I can just use. It bugs the shit out of me so much. I could... hang on. I want to see something real quick. Okay, critical explosion. I could go for that. It does fire just as fast. Maybe I might stick with Skull Bolt then. I mean, if I get a cool explosion out of it, I don't see what would be the problem with using it then. You know, as long as I get a headshot, I guess. That's the case. Or is it killing with a headshot? I don't know. Here you go. I hate this fucking mansion thing here because, one, there's no electricity ever, unless you go outside of it a little bit, or just find that specific 2 spots with it. Yeah, figures. I was gonna say, if I had to start the entire thing over, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, I guess we could sneak around. Funny enough, I feel like if this was Infamous 1, no lie, I feel like we would have been spotted by now. Something tells me that would be the case. Hell, they still haven't noticed I'm here yet. I could get away with it, or I could just kill them. Yeah, fuck them. I want the points. I need the XP, man. I need to level up and shit. Okay, there's our chain explosion. I was gonna say, like, where the fuck is it? Like, the game didn't lie to me, did it? No, it's just I'm not landing headshots. That's, I think, what the problem was. I'm pretty sure that most likely, if you end up killing with a headshot explosion, I think he's just gone. Like, just completely gone. Alright. Have I really gotten every single blast shard so far? Like, that's impossible. Hell, I'm actually kind of worried about the dead drops. Like, I know there's going to be like, we can find them, yeah, but there's no... It's not like it is in 1 where I can just continuously look for them. The blast shards you can. Blast shards can do that, but not dead drops. You'll have to know which specific part of the map that they're on for that to work. I wonder if that counts as a... No, it doesn't. Doesn't give me fall damage. And I'm fucking dead, because of course I am. Well, then again, I mean, taking an RPG right in front of the face would do that. I just did not expect this guy to be an RPG guy. And look, I saved myself time. Speedrunners, take notice. 100% speedrunners, take notice. Yeah, once you go for something, Cole's kind of locked on. But at least they have a failsafe just in case. If Cole can't grab object within a certain time, or at the very least if I move, that could be what's causing it to happen. But he will luckily just stop himself from actually trying to grab whatever it is you're going for. If there's an object in the way, which is really good and really smart, and I wish more games would do that. Alright. 4 side missions until the next upgrade. I wonder if the evil good missions count as part of that or not. And now we have another place where we can kind of respawn from. That's what doing the medical things helps with. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's something you can have for the sake of just having it, I guess. Again, is there really just no blast shards around here at all? Because I don't see shit. I couldn't have collected that many that fast. Another EMT guy again. I wonder if these are randomized NPCs or not. I don't think so, but I never paid too much attention to it. Yeah, be careful with your chain lightning here. You might end up accidentally killing one of them. Which is the thing I'm not trying to do. I think once all of them are dead, you're kind of fucked. It'd be nice if I can get these guys away from them, but they're not doing that. Alright, cool. There you go. Now you're all safe and sound. Are you trying to fucking kill me? Oh. I was gonna say. It's kind of funny, too, now I think about it. Like, a lot of these missions, these side missions, end up making you kind of a good guy, too. Funny enough. Alright, well, on the way to the main mission. We still got time. Let's go knock out a side real quick. Just because. Yeah. It's not worth killing that guy. That ain't worth it. Now, that guy, though, just basically appeared out of nowhere all of a sudden. Yeah. I like how he knows I want that. Motherfucker just completely stealing them from rooftops and shit. No wonder I can't find any of them anymore. This little bastard's been taking all of them. These bastards. I need to get rid of this finisher so you can just eat shit. Is that what I think I just saw? Nope. Just blue. Just blue water. Looked almost like it was a blast shard for a second. I'm seeing things again. Another thing that I cannot explain is how good it feels to climb. Like, unless you've played this game before, you wouldn't really get that feeling from looking. And I can see it looking kind of clunky to some people, but it really is a good feeling game. I mean, they got it right even like back then with Sly Cooper, so although to be fair, at least with Sly it was more a little streamlined, I guess, but still works for what it's worth. Yeah, again, I just need to I don't know, it bugs me. Weird OCD shit. I don't know why. Yeah, let's do it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they made the models a lot better in 2 than they did 1, because I feel like she's a lot... I think she's really pretty in this. But if this was 1, those models would just look kind of funky. Especially like Trish. Well, Trish is probably like one of the ones that looks okay enough. Ah, fuck, who was that evil side chick again? I forget her name. She's fine too, but fine looking too, but it still has that infamous 1 twang to it. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know what to say. But I would say it would be considered model designs. You know what I mean. I wonder if I could just send a tornado up this way, and if that actually does anything. Probably not. Didn't look like it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm about to die, so before I get completely wrecked here, might be a good idea to recharge. Something else about me. I didn't really grow up playing Assassin's Creed. I had the DS game. I wanted to play it for like a long time, but they never got around to getting any copies of it just because I was too lazy to buy a copy and all that other fun stuff. But I don't know. Just never had much. I had a big interest in it when it was coming out. I thought it looked really fucking sick, especially after playing Infamous and loving the hell out of Infamous and loving this new concept of sandbox games where you run around, which is not like new, but I guess for me it probably was. The point is that I did want it, and then when I finally got my hands on it, I ended up not really caring for it. So, but the Brotherhood multiplayer was good. I liked Brotherhood multiplayer. That was pretty fun. And I loved my copy of DS. I still do, actually. Well, I sold it. Yeah, I know. I did eventually get rid of it, and then I bought it back not that long ago for like maybe $10. It wasn't anything super expensive, so let's see, any other missions we can do? Well, we don't have a lot of time, so you know what, I'm going to end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Infamous 2. We do more side missions and main mission stuff, I guess. Is that doing that on purpose? Yes. I was going to say, this is drift? That would suck. My 6-axis has drift, which, God, of course it does. Anyway, yep, that's it. So as always, take care, everybody.